back to the channel and another segment of online arbitrage. This is where I buy a junk drawer lot online and I get it here, open it up for you guys, show everything that's in it, and then I relist it into my 2 eBay stores for big profits. Let's see what we got going on today. So here it is. I already cut into it to figure out which one it was. I had a couple come in today, so there's a little sneak peek. Let me show you the original listing. There you see it. $34.99 plus shipping was the buy price of this one. And you can see it's got all kinds of goodies, ashtrays, cast iron, and the belt buckles. The belt buckles were really what I was after more than anything. I think they had some nice buckles in here, and those are quick and easy listers. There they are, a lot of them. Marlboro, some hunting ones. There might be some other hidden gems in there. Those ashtrays might be vintage. And same with that little cast iron. So we'll see what it looks like. So I think the best bet will be to just take the smaller bag out of the box, set it here on the table, then I can give you guys a better look at what we're dealing with. Let's do that now. So there's the empty box. I put all the packing paper. I must say they packed it up nicely. It got to me in one of these priority boxes. So they did a very excellent job with that. Let's take a look and make sure all the contents arrived in one piece. An aerial view from up top of the table. It looks like they have it in 1, 2, 3 bags plus this this shoulder strap there. We'll take a look at that one first. Alright, so I'm looking at this strap here. I thought maybe it was some sort of, I don't know what I thought it was, but it looks like it's empty. It's got 2 sides here, and then this side has a little strap, a little clasp. So I'm not really sure what this is for, but it is nice leather. So who knows? I'll have to look it up, maybe do a Google image search, see if I can figure out what this is. If any of you guys know, leave it in the comments and let me know. Help me with this search. That way I don't have to scour the internet and figure out what this is. It would be nice if it had a little value, but right now I don't know what it is. So if you let me know, that'd be awesome. Let's get into these other bags. That's what you have to do sometimes with these lots. You get a lot of strange stuff you don't really know about. You're kind of learning as you go. That's part of the mystery of the hunt here. We're looking at this stuff. I mean, obviously I know what a belt buckle is, but when you get stuff like that in there, you got to kind of figure it out. You know, you don't want to just toss it aside if it has significant value. A nice leather strap like that probably is worth some decent money if we can figure out what it goes to. So any help you could give would be appreciated. So I think I'm going to start with this bag, the smallest bag here. It appears to have a little key and maybe some of those ashtrays in it. So we're going to set these other 2 aside and then get into this one. I'll spread it out here on the table for you guys to see. Alright, hopefully this is clean and we don't get some dirty ashtrays all over here. There it is. We got a nice key, Some of those keys are collectible. Let's see what else we got. We got 1, 2, and 3. See those there? And there appears to be one more thing in here. Some sort of glass. I don't know if it's glass, but something here. We'll take a closer look. You guys can see it there. What is that? You see that? So now that I got it all spread out here on the table, I thought I would give you guys a look at it in a little bit more detail. Let's take a look. This key is pretty nice. An old vintage key. See if I can get that to focus for you guys a little better. There it is. Look at that. It's not a small one. It's got a significant size. I don't know what this would go to, but definitely an interesting piece. I have sold keys in the past, and I know people do collect them, so that one definitely, I would guess, probably has a value of $10. I wouldn't give it much more than that. So I was looking at these ashtrays, and they are kind of interesting. I know people do collect these. They're kind of in rough condition, but they're hard to find, some old ashtrays like this. So if there's a collector that collects them, these might be right up their alley. This one is Los Angeles, I think it says. Los Angeles has Hollywood on there, so maybe a little touristy ashtray. And then this one here was kind of interesting. It's New Orleans, kind of same deal, but New Orleans. So this might be a set in like a series that they collected or something, or maybe they visited these places and they would pick them up. I would guess they're probably from the 60s, maybe 70s. And then this one is a little bit heavier, and it's hard to see what is on there really, so I might have to get a a scope out and see exactly what is on that one. You guys recognize these as collectibles, and maybe you have knowledge of the ashtray niche, then let me know. I don't have a lot of knowledge about it. I've searched it a few times. There are some kind of cool glass ashtrays that sell pretty regularly, but I haven't seen anything like this come through that niche when I search it online. But if you guys know anything about these, let me know in the comments. Alright, bag number 2 are these little tiny cast iron pans. Let me pull these out of the bag. I'm trying not to make too much noise, so bear with me. Hopefully that doesn't rustle in your ears too much. Get these out of here and give you guys a look at them. Alright, that noisy bag is out. So here's a look at these. My understanding is that these small cast iron pans were just something that a salesman would bring around when they sold the larger ones. But I might be wrong about that. I don't know if they use these for anything in particular, but that's a part of this learning process. I can look these up and see what they're going for, maybe try to figure out the history of. Those two appear to be newer, and then these appear to be older. So this one is a Lodge, as you can see, the famous Lodge brand. Griswold is the best brand, I think, sales-wise. People search Griswold, but Lodge is also up there. And this one is unmarked. I'm not seeing any markings on it. But there you have it, 4 little cast iron pans. We'll have to see what the value of those are and how much everything is worth. I don't know. So once again, if you guys have knowledge of this stuff and can help me out, save me a little time with the research and educate me, that's part of this process. I want to learn. I want you guys to learn as well. Hopefully you learn a little something, and maybe you can even teach me a few things. I'm sure I'm a long-time clothing seller and I don't know much about any other category really. I'm kind of just diving into these categories as a result of doing these videos. So one thing I do know a little bit about is belt buckles. I've sold those for some time, and we do have a nice batch here. Let's take a look. So we did pay up a little bit for this unit, $56 like I said, and this is where the bulk of the money is going to come back from. I knew that these would pay for the unit, and then anything else we make is just gravy on top. But let's take a look at these and see if they're really as good as I thought they would be, if they'll be quick sellers, or maybe we have a hidden gem in this batch here. I don't know. I'm going to set them out here on the table and give you guys a look. Alright, so we have 6 belt buckles total here in addition to all the other stuff I just showed you. But like I said, even $10 a pop, that's $60. So there's my money back right there. But we're going to try to get a little bit more than $10 a pop out of these because they are pretty nice. Let's see, which one do I want to start with? Let's start with the old classic here. This nice Marlboro. Nice Marlboro. Vintage Marlboro. You can look these up. I'm sure there's plenty of them online. This one is a little bit rough condition. Might have to clean it up a little bit more. See if we can get some of that wear and tear off of that. It looks like they didn't wash it up that nice. So might be able to do with that and get a little bit more money from that. Alright, let's show you buckle number 2. What I want you guys to start thinking about is which one of these buckles is your favorite. I want to hear that in the comment section, as well as any of the other additional information you might have about the value of some of this stuff. If you guys know, let me know. So this is a Pony Express. Again, you probably have seen these online, Pony Express buckles. There's probably a lot of them online. This one appears to be in pretty good condition. No real flaws. I have to look at the markings on the back there. Maybe it'll give a date or something of how old it is that I can put in the listing. Keywords are important when you list this stuff up, so you want to have the right keywords and you want to have the right pricing in order to get yours sold faster than the others. Obviously those are 2 buckles where there'll be plenty of competition, so you kind of want to pay attention to what stuff is selling for and not price too low, but get the most money that you can for them. Alright, this next one, this whole lot came from Mississippi, like I said. So this next one is a nice southern representation. This is a nice Tennessee buckle. You see that there? Has the nice buck on the front there. This appears to be a nice, really clean buckle. is branded on the back. I'll have to take a look and see who the maker of it is and price it accordingly, but that one is one probably you could ask a little bit more money for. I'm guessing maybe start that one at $19.97 is what I'm thinking, and see where it goes from there. Obviously I'm going to check out the competition and make sure I'm not overpricing things, because we don't want them to sit forever. We want to sell them as quick as we can and get that money back, so we can start getting into the profit on this lot. So these next three buckles are kind of from the same area. This must have been a Burlington Northern man. Maybe he collected Burlington Northern, who knows, maybe he worked for the railroad. But he's got three buckles here, pretty nice looking buckles. These might actually have some significant value. I don't know. I don't know that Burlington Northern are sought after, but I'd imagine if they look this nice, somebody's gonna want them. So let's take a look. Here's that first design. Kind of the white and the black with the silver accents. Clean buckle, no problems, no flaws. The latch is there. Sometimes these break off, so you want to make sure that that is all in one piece. Here's another one, Burlington Northern. So 3 Burlington Northern buckles. That's not too bad. This last one here is probably my favorite of the 3. This one here, look at this. Look at that ornate detail in that one, the black and the gold colorway with the white circles. Look at that. It's nice and clean too. You add that to a nice pair of jeans. That's a nice accent. Yeah, I like that one a lot. That's probably my favorite of the bunch. Let me give you guys a look at these 6 buckles here as I have them laid out here on the table, and then you can kind of let me know which one is your favorite. Right, here's a little aerial shot from up above. You saw you got the Marlboro that needs a little polishing up. I'm gonna try to clean that one up a little. The Pony Express over here. Those are both kind of pretty commonplace buckles, but then we get into a little bit more specialized buckle. This one is that Tennessee with the buck on the front. Kind of has that nice gloss to it, kind of a nice shine. And then we get into the Burlington Northern railroad buckles. That's the solid black with the white, and then this one was the second one, the silver with the insignias on there, and then this was the nicest one I thought. This nice black and gold. Really great details in some of these. So collectors are definitely going to want these. So hopefully you guys got a good look at those and you're able to pick your favorite. Think about that when you leave a comment after this is over. But before we do that, I want to show you everything I got out of this lot, this $56 lot from Mississippi. Let me put it all out here on the table, then you can get a full look at what you can get for $56. Doing a little online arbitrage, buying off eBay to sell back on eBay. That's the plan here. So we're hoping not to have this stuff for long. We want to move it quick, and we want to get into that profit as soon as we can. But let me put everything up here on the table and give you a reminder of what we got. Alright, there it all is. You see it all in its glory. You guys saw these buckles here. We gave you a look at those, but let's get into some of the other stuff we got. These are those 2 kind of decorative ashtrays, look to be from the 60s or 70s. This one here was Los Angeles, has a little Hollywood design on there. And this one is New Orleans, has all the design there. This one I couldn't quite tell what it was. Might be just a floral, but this one is a little bit heavier. So it might have some significant value. We'll have to look it up and see, do a Google image search and see what pops up. But definitely a well-made piece. And then up here we have those little cast iron. These appear to be the older ones. One was a Lodge. Let's see, was this one the Lodge, it looks like? Yeah, there you see it. It says Lodge on the bottom there. And then these were branded Ashley. I don't think I mentioned that, but these appear to be newer cast iron, little cast iron pans. So I don't know if you guys have information on what they use these for. These little pancake pans, I don't know. I thought maybe when they're selling the bigger pans, that was my only idea. They go door to door and they would bring these so they don't have to carry those big pans with them. And up here we had this, I don't think it's glass, but it might be plastic, a little knob. That might just go back into another junk drawer lot. And then we have this key, a nice kind of decorative rusty collectible key. So people that collect these might be to a safe or something. Who knows? There might be some safe with some treasure in it waiting for this key. And so that's what we got. Oh, over here, of course, this leather strap. Had this little latch at the end of it. It might be some sort of luggage strap is my only guess. The end here, nice leather though. It feels nice and soft. Has some wear to it, but if you guys know what that is, let me know. Appears to be vintage, older. Let me give you guys a look at the other side here. See if maybe that has just a little screw here and the strap. So I guess you could use that leather for something, but I don't know how much value it has or what it's to actually. So there it is. So I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what your favorite buckle is, but I also want to hear, do you think I wasted my money on this lot? You think this one was not worth 56 bucks? I mean, we've got the belt buckles there. I know people collect those, and we have a couple nice ones in the mix there. Those Burlington Northern Railroad buckles are pretty nice. So I'm pretty happy with this purchase myself, but what do you guys think? You think it's worth doing? Would you do it again? If you had a chance, would you pick this up for $56 to flip online? I mean, the money's back in the belt buckles alone, I think, so I'm not really that worried about it. Those will sell over time. It's just a matter of what's the other stuff worth? That's what I'm wondering. What's the other stuff worth? So if you have any knowledge of that, put it in the comment section. Help me out a little bit, and I'd really appreciate that. So once again, this is my version of online arbitrage. Like I say, I buy these online and I resell them online. So if you like this sort of thing, be sure to subscribe, ring that notification bell. That way you'll be notified when another online arbitrage video drops. This is just part of a lot of different things I'm doing to build this YouTube channel, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. So I want to thank everybody for watching this one to the very end. You really helped me step a little closer toward that goal. I'm hoping to achieve that in the next year, so you really helped me out, and I thank you. Hopefully you guys will hit that subscription button and ring that bell and come back for the next one. Again, online arbitrage. My name is Brian Kingsbury. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.